Hey friends, Drew and Tracy hanging out in our backyard on this beautiful, sunshiny day. Um, just gorgeous weather out here. Church this morning, Pastor Greg was having a conversation with us about what it is to really live dangerously, to risk a little bit more, to get out there and do that thing that you've really been called to do. And that when we're living that life where we're outside of our comfort zone, that's where the adventure really begins. And he was telling the story about just getting strapped into a race car and being driven around a twisty, curvy, all kinds of crazy track, and that the experience of it was, just didn't know where it was going to be next. But when he got off the thing, when it was all said and done, it was like, wow, that was amazing. Let me just tell you guys that for Tracy and I, and for those of you who have known us for a while, you kind of get this about us. We really love what we do, what we're called to do. We can look back over our entire lives, and we're kind of at a point now where we can see how every experience that we've had, every training that we've received, every mentor that's been in our life have really helped prepare us for what God is doing in us and through us right now. On the surface, you guys see Isagenix and network marketing and us promoting having a business from the comfort of your home. But deep down inside, that's not really our core of who we are and what we're about. That's sort of a vehicle that allows us to do and have the freedom to do what we're really all about. What we're really all about is spending time with teenagers and helping them get through the rough patch of life. And I can't tell you that we become more alive when we're working with our kids than anything else that we do. When we're working in that arena that God has specifically gifted us for, called us to, assigned us to, there's nothing like it. It is a ride that we can't even begin to explain. And so I shoot this video this morning, just kind of felt like we needed to share this with you guys. What is your arena? What is your assignment? What is it that you're passionate about? The whole reason that we push all the, build a business from the comfort of your home type thing is so that you have the freedom to really pursue that which makes you come alive. We know that our friend Stacy absolutely comes alive when she's on the stage doing musical theater. That's what lights her up, and you can't shut her up about it. And the home business model is giving her the freedom to do that, and that's great. What is it that lights you up, that gets you excited? If you look back over your life experiences, the mentors that you have, the good things and the bad things that have happened to you, what has it been preparing you for? Dr. Mike Murdock has a book, and I think it's MikeMurdockBooks.com. You can look this up. It's called The Assignment. Anything that he writes related to the assignment is really awesome for helping you go through this and kind of ask those questions that are going to point you to what it is that you've been specifically gifted, trained, called, and equipped to get out there and do. He asks questions like, what problems do you notice? What things piss you off? When you're walking through a store, some people say, oh, I have OCD, I notice this. Okay, wait a second. Is that a clue to something that you might be called to? We have a friend, John Assaraf says, hire people who play at the things you have to work at. Tracy and I recently hired a friend of ours to come in and help us organize our home. Because for us, organizing, putting everything back in its place, making sure everything's cleaned up and put away, that for us is work. For me, I'm much more vein in the creative stuff and putting things together, making fun stuff happen. The mundane, getting stuff done that has to be done in the business of life, that for me is work. But we've hired a friend who, she loves it. For her, it's play. For her, it's fun. She gets excited about it. She gets lit up about it. So, by all means, let's hire her to do what she's really called to do, what she really enjoys, and gives us the freedom to do things that we're really excited about. And spend more time in the things that we're passionate with and really good at. So we're giving our best at what we're skilled and gifted at to our friends, to our family, and to our circle of influence. So what excites you? What are you passionate about? What have your experiences led to? Some people think, well, nothing good ever happened to me, and this bad thing happened, and this trauma happened, and this abuse happened, and this... You know what? I can't explain to you why that stuff happens to folks. I know that it happens, and I know that it sucks, and I don't believe that God somewhere up there said, well, I'm going to make this bad thing happen to them so that they can be better equipped. But what I do know is this, that stuff happened, and it's real, and it hurt you, and God has a really awesome way that he can bring some good out of that and use you to help somebody else. to use you to help keep that from happening to somebody else, to use you to help somebody who's been through that as well and help them heal. And I'm really sorry that you had to go through that. But God's going to use it. He just is. I know that because I've seen him do it before in some of the lives of some of our kids. So Tracy and I are really passionate about our work with teenagers. We want to put a $300,000 addition at the end of our house to make room for more of them. Some people think we're crazy. We're not. We just know what we've been called to do. And for us, it's going to be the ride of our lives when we get there. What is it for you? What is it that gets you excited? What is your why for living? Why are you on this rock revolving around this sun for the next however many years you're here for? Don't waste it. Don't waste this time. Don't let it pass you by. Don't live to eat, sleep, go to bed, wake up, go to work. Don't get in that cycle. You're here for a reason. When you discover what it is, your life is going to explode in this amazing way that you didn't even believe was possible. Start asking those questions. Pick up Mike Murdoch's book on The Assignment. Anything you can find on YouTube from Mike Murdoch on The Assignment, do it. Look into John Assaraf and get some of his training. Get some of the stuff from Tony Robbins and some of the other motivators that are out there, and really spend some time in quiet, alone, with a journal, and start looking back over your life. What excites you? What are you passionate about? What makes you want to give back? What would you do for the rest of your life even if you couldn't get paid to do it? What things do you notice? What things bother you? What things make you angry? Because sometimes the things that make us angry are clues to the problem that we've been uniquely gifted to address and to try to help solve. It's Drew and Tracy from our backyard saying, here's a bunch of questions to ask yourself. If you want to dialogue that with us, absolutely give us a call, catch up with us. If you're on our team, you know our number. If you're not, 855-21-GOALS. Website, www.justhelp2.com. Drew and Tracy saying, dream big, dream bigger. Hashtag make life more epic. If this has been helpful, leave a like, leave a comment, and share it with somebody maybe who needs to start asking these questions themselves. Don't live a boring life. Live your passions, and you're going to come alive. We'll catch you guys in another video. Bye for now.